6-inch heels, jumps favourite. They held them there for the Queen Elizabeth. The gates are back now, though. They're off and they're racing. And Divine Impact amongst the first to go. Mighty Hosanna showing speed. Rise to Glory comes across, and so does Awesome Boy soon after the start. Now going right back, 6-inch heels. 3 deep near the tail end of the field. Back with Magnus Choice and Ranix as they get going. And Rise to Glory had rolled to the lead. At the 800, Rise to Glory drew a length and a half. Mighty Hosanna, Awesome Boy parked 3 deep momentarily. Over on the inside, next of all is Magali Magic just in front of Divine Impact. Magnus Choice going up next, and then Pondmaster Ranix, and the favourite back last of all, 6-inch heels, but a reasonably compact affair. Rise to Glory brings them to the home corner at the 450, 3/4 of a length in front. Mighty Hosanna, Magali Magic poised to strike down on the inside, just needs room to move. Awesome Boy under some pressure over on the outside of Divine Impact, and 6-inch heels around the outside goes up, and so does Magnus Choice as they go past the 175, and 6-inch heels races up now. She draws 3/4. Magnus Choice going with a bit at 6-inch heels. 6-inch heels far too good and makes it 4 in a line. Pondmaster, it got going very, very well late in the race to pick up second from Magnus Choice, but she was too good coming from last. 6-inch heels. Rise to Glory behind those. Also back there as well. Back near the rails is Magali Magic when they'd pulled up. Further back behind them to Ranix and Awesome Boy, Divine Impact. And the last home is Mighty Hosanna. Fabulous win by a filly who's in a purple patch of form this season. 4 starts, she's won 4. She had 59 on her back. She drew wide, went back, and she had to come around them, the widest of those runners on the home corner, but has proven too good. Pondmaster, nice run first up. Magnus Choice, third home. 4th 4, Rise to Glory in 1:10.74. So they made good time in the race. 1:10.74, a sharp gallop for the 1200. 3/4 and a long neck of the margins. 6-inch heels continues to sweep all before her as she takes another step forward by Nakoni. Her 4th win in 7 runs. She's out of a tame, owned by Ben Duncan at Forest View Farm, and trained by Simon Miller, ridden by Lucy Fiore. 35.41 the last 600. Lovely to see the progress of this filly, the way she's going there. She responded well. The 59 might have been just starting to kick in late, but it was a great effort all the same. Pondmaster, lovely return. 3-year-old by Saxon Warrior, trained by Takahide Ikanushi, ridden by Willie Pike. Magnus Choice for the Trevor Andrews stable by Magna Grecia out of Tipsy Moment, Jared Noski, the rider. 2, 3, 1, and for the placings, 6-inch heels. The favourite there continues on her winning way. The next event on the card, the Mrs. Max Handicap over 1600 at 2:39, and there are no changes to come there. Let's head down into the yard after the victory of this filly, trained by Simon Miller. Kel Kinnenmont represents the stable, and she's hastily made her way down to the winner's enclosure after seeing this filly win 4 straight and do it with more weight than she's carried before, Lockie.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, big win from 6-inch heels as Kelly Kinnamont joins me now. Kel, congratulations on the win. Big effort from the filly today, as Darren touched upon, the 59-kilo impost, and she did it with style.
Yeah, exceptional. I'm very excited lucky that we've got a filly like this in the stable. Her work during the week was absolutely phenomenal. Tuesday morning, crazy, just looked like she was floating, and did it with ease, pulled up well, and got the job done today.
4 on a line now, so 4 starts this preparation. With that in mind, considering how well she's going behind the scenes, does Simon just continue on with this preparation and keep ticking her over, and hopefully she continues on her winning ways?
Yeah, I believe so. Just see how she pulls up. You know, she's pretty sound. She doesn't carry a lot of condition, as we talked about before, but she's a happy horse, and I think that's the best thing, is having a happy horse. They race well, they enjoy life, and good for everyone.
A really nice team of horses yourself and Simon bring to the races today. How do you assess the chances of Generosity in the Roma Cup?
Oh, really excited for Generosity. I know it's quite a tough race today, but like I said, she had that little 10-day break and then come back into the stable, and she come up a little bit quicker than Simon thought, put the nom in and drew a barrier, which is unlike Generosity. She never draws a gate, and Lucy's riding exceptionally. She gets along well with her.
I know we sometimes have a little bit of a laugh about Generosity, but on her day, she does have the turn of foot that could potentially measure up in a grade like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I did hear Scott say earlier that he thought Brave Strike didn't have the killer instinct, but all our mares today have the killer instinct, so I go the girls.
6-inch Heels got the job done. Brave Strike still looking for that elusive winner once again. Well done.
Thanks, Laura.
There's Kelly Kinnamont after the win of 6-inch Heels, and Lucy Fury continues on her winning ways, and here she is catching up with Scotty.
She certainly is about to weigh in. It's 2, 3, 1 and 4. 6-inch Heels does what 6-inch Heels does, and that is win races. That's 4 from 4 this time in, and just continues to go from strength to strength. Lucy joins us now. Lucy, there were a couple of things against her today, but she was still able to overcome the obstacles.
Yeah, on paper it was against us, but the way the race ran, it was beautiful. There's a heap of speed on. I just managed to be 3 deep with cover, and they were going fast enough that I just had to wait, and then as soon as she straightened up, she was just too good for them.
Of course, coming into the race, if there was one horse that you could have picked to follow into it, would have been the exact one that you landed on.
Yeah, there was a moment where I was going to be in front of it, and Jared kicked up, and I was like, it's not a bad one to follow. So, on paper, it didn't look pretty, but it worked out just perfectly.
She still seems like she's improving. Every time she comes to the races, I mean, she was push button first up in that maiden, but she's still getting better.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Every time it's gotten, she's gotten stronger and feels like she's letting down faster each time and improving. And yeah, she's a really nice filly.
Were you happy with what was produced this morning by the Racing WA team? Were you happy with the Lucy Fiore doll?
They did me a little bit dirty.
Congratulations, Luce. Well done.
Thank you.
Join the club, Luce. You and I both. Scotty got a nice glow up, I saw. So Scotty owes the Racing WA marketing team 50, maybe even 100. But it's 6-inch Heels taking out the Dave Mullen Wines handicap to make it 4 in a line to start this preparation. She is absolutely airborne.